Welcome to Boudin and Cracklers, baby. Hey, I'm Coach. That's Red. Hey, listen, before we get started today, hey, y'all hit that like, share, and follow. Y'all give us a little help there. Red, what we talking about today, baby?
Coach, we're going to talk about the U.S. men's national soccer team.
Oh, do we gotta?
Yeah, go ahead and get it out the way.
Do we gotta? I mean, you mean the former United States men's soccer team?
They're still a team, they're just not in it.
But we don't know if all the members are going to be playing the next time.
They're still a team.
I understand. I guess you're right. But I mean,
it's not going to be the same team.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Kind of like the off season of the NFL. It's a different team. So what you think about? What do you think, first of all, about the game that we played against Belgium? Let's talk about the game. Then we'll talk about the whole World Cup. Doo-doo, is that the word you're looking for? Oh, my bad.
Certain folks getting involved and our player coming back from red card out of the blue. I think that put a kink in our tactics.
I think that's an excuse.
I don't think whoever got involved.
We're going to fundamentally disagree on this.
Should have ever got involved.
Okay, first of all, I agree with that. But as I told someone else, are you mad at the United States because he got involved, or are you mad at the United States because your leader won't get involved? How about that? Here's the thing. We don't know if other leaders don't get involved. We just know they're not effective. That's all we know. Hey, look, we can throw our hands up and we can do whatever we want. The fact is, he did what he always does and shows he's trying for our country. I'm sorry, and I'm not a big Trump supporter, but I'm just telling you, I got no problem in my country, my city, or my job if my leader goes to bat for me. None.
Is really going to bat for you, though?
Absolutely, he did. So you think we would have been better without him? Without Balogun?
I think it would have been the right thing to do to be without him.
Well, wait. We talking about right thing to do or help us or hurt us? You said it hurt us. That's a whole different argument. Now we throwing politics into sports.
I don't think it's politics.
Now we throwing politics. That's a whole different argument.
I don't think it's politics. Man got a red card. President called, hey, can you do something about this?
Listen. Do I think he should have stuck his nose? No. But here's the thing. Do you know in the last World Cup or the one before, whenever England got their guy, I don't remember the guy's name, the ball guy. When he got red carded, do you know if the leader of England made a phone call? You don't. That's my whole thing. Maybe they made those phone calls and they just not powerful enough to actually get it done. See, we don't know that stuff. Everybody wants to pass judgment. Here's the thing. If you don't know, shut up. You don't know. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they did or they don't, but I will never be mad when my leader goes to bat for me or anything I stand for, period. We got too many people that sit on their hands and want to complain about nothing getting done. Well, guess what? Something got done. Don't complain about it now.
Well, it's not the right thing to do.
Says who? Who makes any individual judge and jury?
The man got a red card.
Okay.
It was reviewed.
Okay.
That should be the end of it.
Listen, I'm not arguing that. Now we're going above and beyond saying that the leaders shouldn't have got involved. We don't know that other leaders ain't getting involved. Soccer is the biggest thing in the world. Maybe not the United States, but in the world. You really think some of these other world leaders don't call and make a phone call to FIFA and say, hey, this is what we think should happen? They're not powerful enough.
I'm not saying they haven't. I'm saying they shouldn't.
Again, two different arguments. So if they have but didn't get anything done, we're not mad at them because they didn't get it done. Don't be mad at the man because he got shit done.
I'm not mad at anybody.
Period.
I'm saying it shouldn't have happened.
So here's the thing.
If you can be right and be perceived to be wrong, guess what? You're wrong.
No, you're not. You're still right. Other people's let me tell you something. When I'm right, and I don't care how other people perceive it. Oh. That's other people worrying about too much other stuff. Man, this is when we start getting politics into sports. It's going to get me frustrated. This man went to bat for his country. Now, here's the thing. Is it his fault that he went to bat for his country, or is it FIFA's fault that they changed the rule?
Both.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That man is the leader of the country and went to bat for his country. Now, FIFA could have easily, if FIFA had a set, FIFA could have said, no, these are the rules. That's on FIFA, not on Trump. That's on FIFA, not on Trump. FIFA, if you ain't got a set, that's on you, period. But don't blame the leader for going to bat for the people he represents, whether it's a country, a city, a state, a job, anything. I don't care. I don't care. I won't budge on that. When my leader goes to bat for me, that's a hell of a job.
So
hell of a job.
What do you think about the game then?
The game was crap.
Besides the BTA.
Look. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. We a day or two, a couple of days past the last game.
It took me that long to want to be able to talk about it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just putting the Neosporin away. Cause Lord, the scabs they beat on our tail. Listen, they beat the United States so bad we all got blisters.
Yes.
We all got blisters. I'm telling you, it's like Red when he spends about 3 minutes out in the sun.
Redhead stepchild.
Lord, I didn't say stepchild. I'm just saying they got them blisters. You spend a little bit too much time in the sun there, you get them blisters. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, we'll just talk about the game. We looked scared.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. In sports, I've said many times, level of competition makes a big difference. Confidence makes a big difference. When you got a team, it don't matter what level it's at, high school, college, professional, World Cup, whatever. When you coming across and you look across that ball and you say, we got this. We got this. You play with a different air of confidence. You play with a different level of aggression. When you walk across that line and it's Myles Garrett about to rush you, and that's what we looked like. We looked like, listen, if you go back to the water boy, at the very end of the water boy, they had to have that onside kick.
Yep.
You remember that? And that dude lined up and he looked at all of them across the line and he saw one of them and the eyes was all scared and he was like a little baby puppy. He was peeing all over himself. And he said, there's my, you know what?
Yeah.
That's what Belgium said when they looked at us.
Yes.
I'm just telling you. That's what Belgium said when they looked at us.
Is there any one player you're disappointed in more than another?
Well, I mean, listen, first of all, from the very beginning, we said Pulisic had to step up.
Yep.
I thought the first half of the first game, Pulisic looked good. And after that, he looked like me. I'm just telling you. Now, I know soccer's big into theatrics and excuses and all that other kind of stuff. Maybe it was the injury that he suffered that kept him down.
Possibly.
I don't know that. I'm not making an excuse of the guy. I know this. He looked terrible.
Yes.
He looked terrible against Belgium, and he looked terrible the last 30 minutes that he came in against Turkey in the game before that. He came in and it was turnover.
There was no flow to it.
It was so as I'm watching the game, we passed the ball up to our midfielders on the sidelines. And in every previous game, when we did that with space, we took it up the sideline. Against Belgium, we stopped the ball and kicked it backwards.
Yeah.
With space going forward. That just gives the appearance of playing scared.
So I thought Christian Pulisic was one of the worst players on the team.
Wow. I'm not going to argue that.
Against Belgium.
That's a big statement, but a true statement.
He played like a triple B.
Baby back, bitch. Baby back, bitch.
Hey, just so you know, what's our email address again, Red? Hey, send all emails about Triple B to Red. Go ahead and post that on the attention. Attention, Red. What's Triple B?
Baby back. That's what I'm gonna say.
I think that's from The Longest Yard.
Yes,
that's from the long. If you need to know what Triple B is, go watch The Longest Yard
with Terry Crews and Adam Sandler. Not the Burt Reynolds one.
the newest one.
Yeah.
Listen, I agree with you with Pulisic.
And then I can't even remember the other guy's name. I know I should know it. The guy with the man bun that plays defense.
Oh, yeah. The one he gave up the second goal.
That guy played like crap.
That was terrible.
You've mentioned my history with playing the sport.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Stop it here. 13 All-American. Hey, So anything I say about soccer, he is the expertise.
No. I played soccer in high school. That's far too long ago. All right.
Google it.
Please don't. First thing I learned playing goalie was
stop the ball.
1, stop the ball. 2, if you're in the 18-yard box, you cannot get caught in that no man's land. You either have to go out there and get it, or you got to stay back. That is no man's land. You do not want to get caught in the middle.
Freeze, right?
Right.
Goalie's name was Freeze. Matt Freeze. Listen, first of all, it's like giving up an own goal in soccer or in hockey or something like that. When stuff like that happens, you probably wish you could just dig a hole and jump in it because there's nowhere to hide. But I got 3 words for you. Young Wei Koo.
Okay.
Do you know what play I'm talking about? That was a game this year in the NFL. If you go look it up, Young Wei Koo, who's a kicker, I think he was playing for the Giants. I think it was the Giants. He went to kick a ball to win the game and kick nothing but ground. Go pull up the video. I'm telling you, that's exactly what he looked like. I don't even have an explanation for what Freeze was, other than he had a brain freeze. I think he needed to change his middle name to Brain.
I don't know.
Matt Brain Freeze.
I just remember my coach telling me, do not get caught in no man's land. That's what he called it, was no man's land. You don't get caught in no man's land.
Here's the thing. It's crazy to say this because we gave up 4 goals. Freeze, as a goalie, stopped quite a few shots. Other than that play, he actually had a decent game. Some of those shots, like the
first one, that was a great save.
Exactly, the save, yeah. But I'm just talking about like the shots that they made. Well, nobody stopping any of those. No. That's not on the goalie. The goal that he gave up because of his brain fart. We call it brain fart. Yeah. Can we say brain fart on here? Yeah, I just did. I said brain fart. That's his fault. That's his fault. I mean, the bad thing is Matt Freeze is, soccer is not it's not the most popular sport in America. We all know that. But for the next 30 years, when we talk about American soccer and we say Matt Freeze,
we're either going to remember that or not remember you at all.
Oh, no. If we're talking about soccer, because let's be real, when's the next time we're going to talk about soccer?
4 years.
4 years from now, right? Let's be real. And in 4 years from now, 8 years from now, 12 years from now, when we talk about American soccer and when we hosted it and we made we're going to talk about that play by Matt Freeze.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. You're going to be the butt of a lot of soccer jokes and probably have been and will be for a long time.
I really feel like all our goodwill that I thought we had been doing for U.S. soccer overall as a country, I thought all that went away with that goose egg we laid.
So if you remember our last video, we talked about how will this World Cup affect American soccer in the future? Mm-hmm. Is what we're doing sustainable? I remember you saying you thought it was sustainable. And I said the only way it's sustainable, not even beating Belgium would make it sustainable.
Having a good show against Spain.
We had to either beat or have a great showing against one of the world powers. Yep. We didn't even get to that.
Nope.
We didn't even get to that. So to me, this whole World Cup on the grand stage of is it sustainable? Will it make a big difference in the future of American soccer? I don't see it. I think this coming maybe summer, fall, spring, whatever, in towns across America, there might be a slight bump in participation in youth soccer. But in 2 and 3 years, I don't see this World Cup making any difference for soccer in the United States.
Yeah. What do you think about their coach?
Oh, I think he did a decent job.
You like Maximus?
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Maximus. Hey, listen, I mean,
I think Maximus should stay.
we went further this time than we've done going in a long time, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, here's the thing. Sometimes when you're looking at coaching and you're thinking about, we're going to make a coaching change, you got to think about, who can we get that's better?
Yeah.
Who can the United States bring in that did a better job than him?
Right. I think we should keep him.
I don't see it. You know, I would think some of these guys, you know, our team is still relatively young. I think
Our best player is 27. And in the prime of his life.
So you going with Pulisic? You still saying Pulisic?
Quote.
Because I'm going to be honest with you.
He didn't play like it. He didn't act like it.
Listen, 3 weeks ago, Pulisic was our best player.
His attitude was horrible.
Right now, I don't think most of the people that watch the World Cup, United States, I don't think most people would say Pulisic's our best player. I believe most people would say Balogun's our best player. Maybe Tillman.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, Tillman had 2 great shots and scores, you know, off of free kicks. That's nice. And here's the thing. Let me tell you why maybe shocking to the rest of us. Let me tell you why it wasn't shocking to the U.S. soccer people on the team and the coach. Why was Tillman taking those shots? Why was Pulisic not taking those shots? Why was Balogun not taking those shots? Why was Dest or McKinney not taking those shots? Why was someone most of us never heard of, Tillman, the one taking the free kicks?
Coach knew it.
Because they knew something we didn't know.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, and he was 2 for 2 on them. Hey, baby, Tillman, that's a great job. I'll give you credit. Tillman came to play. I thought McKinney came to play.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, some of our guys came to play. Our offensive, there was a big difference in skill level. That was JV versus varsity. I'm sorry. And Belgium, I don't know if the average United States soccer, I don't even know if I want to call us fans, every 4-year fans, is going to call Belgium a world power. I'll say they're on the cusp. They're right on that border. They're not the Argentinas, the Brazils, the England, the France. They're not Spain, Portugal. They're not them. They're like that.
Brazil's not even that now.
Who's that?
Brazil.
Yes, Brazil. Brazil was very disappointing.
Brazil's fallen off in the last.
They've fallen off a lot in the last couple of years. I was actually extremely disappointed in Brazil. They've gone, but I think the average United States soccer fan
thinks Brazil
still views Brazil in that manner.
So Brazil's the Dallas Cowboys of world soccer.
They are now. They were good 30 years ago, and since then they've been irrelevant.
Yeah,
they're just name only.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, hey, in 4 years when you see Brazil, they're going to have a big star. They're going to have a big star. Anyhow, listen, I'm going to end with this. I'm going to end our U.S. Soccer World Cup on saying this. The United States went into the World Cup ranked number 16 in the FIFA rankings. Mm-hmm. We ended in the round of 16 to the number 10 ranked team.
Yeah, we finished right where we should have finished at.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Just left a bad taste.
Honestly, the first 2 goals were good goals. The last 2 goals to me, one was a huge, dumb mistake by the goalie, and the last one was kind of a give-up goal. Yeah. We just looked like, guys, let's just get to the end. Almost like we thought let's just coast. And then Lukaku came in there and said, no, man, I'm a scorer. I'm putting this in. All right. So 4-0, that's kind of embarrassing in soccer. Yeah. That's kind of embarrassing in soccer. So anyhow, United States ended up in the round of 16. I think, honestly, if we were honest with ourselves, that's probably about what we deserve to be, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's where we were ranked at.
Listen, we all got happy after the very first half of the first game. Yep. First half of the first game against Paraguay. Oh, boy, we got something here. And then if you go and look at it against Australia, it's okay, we won, but it wasn't great. Yep. Then we go up against Turkey and we lose. And it wasn't the same after that. Again, blame it on Pulisic himself personally, blame it on his injury. I don't know, but it wasn't the same.
I'm blaming Pulisic. Pulisic.
It's on you, Christian.
Yeah.
It's on you. Hey, listen here. That's it for the World Cup. But you know what? That ain't it for Boudin and Cracklers, baby. Join us next time, baby.